Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Robin, this is Digital Wild, and welcome back at long last to Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. Sorry for my absence over the last couple of weeks. It's been an absolutely crazy couple of weeks at work, but I'm hoping to do a bit of backlog catch up this week because I've got the week off, so I'm just going to sit down and entertain you guys because the pandemic means I can't do anything else. So without further ado, we'll head along the corridor to see Tech, and I'm sure nothing untoward will be happening whatsoever. Hello Tech, what do you want today? Princess Peach, I have reached a conclusion. A conclusion? I have struggled with whether to obey orders or to speak to you, and I cannot confirm what I should believe. Tech, you don't sound right. What's going on with you? Princess Peach, please escape from this place as quickly as possible. Tech, what do you mean by that? I mean, why all of a sudden? The data you procured has been analysed, and something terrible is... No, I will not say, but I have found out everything about Sir Grodus's plans. Grodus's plans? You mean about conquering the world? Yes, and among those plans was the reason why you are being held here. According to the data... Dramatic pause. It's impossible. I don't believe it. Yes, everything is true. That is why you must escape from here as fast as possible. But how can I do that, Tech? I mean, I don't even have the slightest idea where I am. I will not hide anything anymore. No, not from you. I will tell you everything. The place where you are currently imprisoned, this is the moon. The moon? You mean the moon that hangs up in the sky at night? That moon? That is correct. But that's unbelievable. How in the world am I supposed to escape? There is a way. You can escape, but you must follow my instructions exactly. But, Tech, won't they know that you helped me? Won't you get in trouble? That is inconsequential. I would like you to be safe. That is all that matters. Tech. I am the base's computer. No one will know of your escape if I keep silent. Please do not worry about me. Escape. Escape as quickly as possible. Okay, Tech. But I must inform Mario about all this before I go. This is no longer just my problem. Understood. Uh-oh. Hold it right there, Princess Peach. You! Yep, it's old Dome Skull himself. Tech, you miserable machine. We all know what you're up to, traitor. Sir Grodus, in my most paranoid moments, I never thought my own computer would betray me. Well, it doesn't really matter in the end, I suppose. Especially since it ends here. You monster, what are you planning to do with him? Yeah, ha ha ha. Only one thing to do with a malfunctioning computer. Cut the circuit and delete all the programs and data that caused the malfunction. Obviously all data relating to Princess Peach must go as well. Yes, we must be absolutely sure nothing like this ever happens again. No, I am normal. There is no malfunction. Pipe down, Tech. X-Naught. At the same time, press the red buttons on Tech's sides. Got it, sir. Tech, no! Mail sent. Princess Peach, nub you. Deletion complete. Tech! Ha ha ha! Too bad, Princess Peach. Tech is no longer with us. No, you inhuman beast! How could you? Princess Peach, just stop it. This is no time to be worrying about a computer. We have some very important things for you to do now. Yes, very important. No! Ha ha! So, yes, evil is afoot, and it will be Mario's job to stop it, I'm sure. Here he is, King Bee himself. Ugh. I've got no crystal stars, I can't find Princess Peach, Twilight Town was, well, it wasn't exactly glorious. What's going on here? If this keeps up, Mario's going to steal everything from my grasp, as usual. Your massiveness. We did it! The Magic Hooper Scouts found a suspicious underground chamber. It isn't even on any maps. Yeah, really suspicious. Something must be there. About time. Well done. This is where it all turns around for me, definitely. The Hammer Bros battalion is attempting to breach the chamber at the moment. The area is impenetrable. They're scrapping tooth and nail in there. No problem. Direct me there and I'll blast us through. I'm Bowser, baby. So it looks like he might just be onto something. And it looks like, I think, we are heading for our final Bowser section. Hi, Luigi. Okay, here we are, and it's in classic style, a castle level. Well, we can destroy fire bars with our fire breath this time, which is nicer than the original Mario games. Other than the ones on the ceiling, can't destroy those, but we can at least get ourselves some lovely meat that we then immediately lose by running into an X-Hort. Brilliant. Oh well. Sadly, only small Bowser could get down there. Maybe I'll try it. Yeah, there we go. So, like, an alternate route in a Bowser level. It's amazing, I know. Annoyingly, I think that's now precluded us getting that meat, so... Yeah, again, not really covering Bowser in glory here. I don't know how I'm going to take out this X-Naut either, because I'm actually too small to properly kill him, I think. No, there we go. Okay, well that was an inglorious end, but I suppose it's fitting to Bowser's story thus far. Incredible, Lord Bowser. Nothing stood in your way. You couldn't be more super. Please, no problem. I felt right at home, but where are we now? Gracious me, look! Lord Bowser, on the wall, behind you. Ah, yes. We've seen this before. Hello, could it be? Oh, yeah, Crystal Star. Advantage Bowser. At last we found one, and now we'll make it ours. Freeze, chumps. Who's there? Ha ha ha, don't tell me you don't know the famous Rorqual. Well, I mean, you must do, because you showed up at the, Glitz Pit a few chapters back. You little punk weasel, you forgot these muscles, you forgot this hugeness. Don't ask me how, but you cleared my secret training facility. Not too shabby. I even imported some super freaks to up the difficulty level. You're good. Of course, good don't count for squat in this biz, babe. My champ's belt is mine. Ha ha ha, oh look, what an adorable little weakling. Weak? Wait, what? Tell me something, did you ever see a weakling do this? Pain. Ouch. Now you're sleeping. I knew you were a weakling. The Crystal Star! It's split in two. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Wait, hold the phone. My mighty Lord Bowser, this is just glass. It's a flim-flam, a fake. What? Speak English. You want the real one? The great Gonzalez has it. Oh, my aching hair. Feel the rock. I don't know anybody named Gonzalez. Stop speaking in riddles, you chicken nugget. Crud, who do I have to flatten to get a crystal star? Who? Okay, so that's our, I think, final Bowser section of the game. And now back to Rogueport with the crew. And we got quite a lot to get on with now that we've got some new abilities. So it's nice of them to roll us back into Rogueport on the train. I was wrong in the last episode, by the way. You can ride the train back, you just don't get a bit of a journey. You just jump immediately to Rogueport, which I suppose is a bit of a quality of life improvement. And our final email from Peach via the now-deceased Tech. Mario, I now know where I'm being held. I'm on the moon. Yes, the moon that floats out in space. And I've learned something even more horrifying. In order to resurrect the monster spirit, they need my... The moon? That's totally nuts. Princess Peach is on the moon? I mean, that actually sounds pretty cool, but why is her email cut off? Oh my gosh, you don't think something happened to her, do you? Well, I certainly do, I'm afraid. And, yeah, here's my brother Mario and his companion. This is Luigi's pal, Screamy. Screamy creeps me out. I've never seen anyone like that. Where's he from? Well, let's find out the story. The Rapturous Ruins. After journeying deep into the Grimble Forest, I found the domed Rapturous Ruins. Inside, everything was pure white. You couldn't tell where the floors became walls. Proceeding dead ahead, I found myself in a chamber where a young boy sat. As I approached the boy, somebody named Screamy appeared out of nowhere. Screamy said the boy's name was Cranberry and that he'd wait for a child of fate. That didn't make any sense to me, so I started searching quietly for the compass piece. But then it happened, bro. I got a tiny tickle in my nose and I let out a huge sneeze. Well, Cranberry must have heard it, because he opened his eyes right up. He looked at me and smiled, and all of a sudden I could understand his language. Can you believe it? I learned that the boy was the last of an ancient race, the Luffs. He had been there, guarding the marvellous compass piece for the last 1,000 years. He told me that the compass is an item with the power to see into the future. The ancient Love Empire used the power of the compass to rule much of the world. Because of their greed, they were cursed by the compass, and their empire collapsed. To prevent a repeat of their fate, Cranberry broke the compass into 7 parts. He hid 6 and kept 1, putting himself to sleep until a worthy hero woke him. I was that hero, bro. He gave it to me, and then he and the ruins vanished. When I added that piece to the compass, it pointed to the far north, where dreaded Hatesong Tower stands. This time I heard Princess Eclair's voice more clearly than ever before. I will rescue the princess. I will be super, and then I'll figure the rest out later. Anyway, I headed back here to Rogueboard after that. I'm making my final preparations for my final battle now. I'm a little nervous, bro, but that's what I've been up to anyway. So, it looks like Luigi's quest is coming to an end as well. Have a little chat with Screamy, and I'm Screamy. I wonder what future is plotted for us by he who holds the compass, for I must deliver something. Okay, so it looks like he's on his own quest, and I would love to see fleshed out in some future game what Luigi's quest was, but sadly I don't think that'll ever happen. So now we are back in Rogueport. There's a couple of things we want to do. Gonna have a quick chat with Charlieton, see if he's got the W emblem in. Not quite, but a Mega Rush is probably useful to have for the sake of 60 coins. Yeah, why not? I'll have that. And next, we head over here, and you'll see there's this big chest upon this tower here. Now that we've got the Ultra Jump, we can knock that down. And this gets us our final hardware upgrade of the game. It's the Ultra Hammer, so that's +1 to our hammer power, and also gets us the ability to smash iron blocks. Otherwise, it's functionally identical to the Super Hammer that we obtained in Chapter 3, so there's not actually much that's coming out of it in terms of new abilities, but it opens up a few new areas. Okay, so now that's in hand. The last time I'll get to see you, Mario. Oh dear. Definitely save Princess Peach, okay? And be careful on your quest. Yeah, alright, Toadette. I'll see you in Mario Kart Double Dash. Okay, so we're hammered up, and that means we can go on and complete a few more things. Chief among which are Mouse is back from Dry Desert. It's me, Lumpy, don't you remember? I went to Dry Desert to drill for oil. Ring a bell? I did it! I totally struck oil! There were times that I was covered in dust, weak, and ready to give up, but I never lost sight of the dream, and one day I finally seized it. And you believed in me all this time, Mario. You sure did. Thank you so much. I want to return your loan with a little more, just to show my appreciation. Please, take this. So, 600 coins from him. More than we can actually carry, so that's a little bit annoying that we don't get the full reward. But we are now coined up to the gills, and means we can now go and buy everything we could possibly want in the stores. Next up, a trip to the bad shop, and might as well pick up a couple of power rushes. They're only 35 coins each, and we can get one for us and our partner, which means that if we get knocked down to low HP, we can do extra damage, and we're running a very high damage output build on this run through, so that does not go amiss at all. Next up, a trip to Merlon to upgrade some partners. We have picked up a few more Shine Sprites over the last chapter. 7 to be precise, so that means we can upgrade 2 of our partners. And who should we go for? There are 4 remaining. Who's useful? Flurry, not very useful at all. Vivian's Infatuate is... I barely use it. Having extra damage isn't bad, but, you know. Bobbery, might as well have Bob on Bast, because being able to do a large amount of damage in one go is not a bad thing at all. It also makes Bobbery a bit of a tank because he's now up to 40 HP, which is really useful to have considering I'm only at 15. I'm going to upgrade Edgar as well, because having Stampede, where he can attack all enemies with multiple low damage hits, is quite handy, and ups his basic damage output as well. Okay, so that's those upgrades done. I think by my count there should be 5 more Shine Sprites left in the world. And I will try and obtain them all so that I can get every partner upgraded fully. That would be nice, especially because I'm going to go and do the Pit of 100 Trials at some point. Heading down into the sewers, there's a couple of things for us to do down here. Have a bit of a chat with Dazzle and... Get ourselves... Oh, we've got 20 of these. Well, a Power Plus is one I can hardly turn down, is it? Yeah, boost Mario's jump and hammer attacks by 1. That's just really valuable to have. And I don't have the 6 BP required to wear it, but I probably will do by the end of the next chapter. So nice to get. And happy flower, happy heart. Not all that useful, to be honest. I'll get item hog because having more items is quite good, especially when I'm down in the pit and so on. Okay, so that's that for now. Also down here, you'll see there's a kind of lamppost thing hanging up there. You see there's some drips coming down from it. That's a bit of a hint to us that we can climb this using our ultra jump. Drop down here, and then onto this roof, and then we can hop over to here, do ourselves another ultra jump, and we get ourselves another shine sprite, leaving only 4 remaining. Next up, head back over to the right to the room where we originally fought the blooper. And a couple of things we can do in here. First among which, ultra jump up onto this bar, and although there's no crack on this side of the wall, there is on the other side, so this can be bobberied. Head through here and open this chest, and we get ourselves a Defend plus P, which raises your ally's defense by 1. Very good if you're using your ally to tank damage on your behalf. Next up, we jump onto the other side of the rail and climb across to the right. It's quite a long climb, and timing a drop is a bit awkward because you can't see much, but yep, fall onto this platform. Invisible wall to the right, but if we head over to the left, we can head into this background house, in which there isn't much, but there is a star piece, which is nice to have. I don't know if there's anything else in here. I might use Mrs. Mouse to find out. One of the very few times I ever use her in this game. No, that's it. Only a star piece, but you know, nice to have for completion's sake. I think we're So what have we got left? We got 15 required to buy the Power Plus P. We got 5 each for the Happy etc. badges, and then we got 1 for the remaining. We've got 1 for the remaining attack effects badge. So there's 31 star pieces remaining, and we've gathered. Well, we've got 1 in our possession now, so we've gathered 70 out of 100, which is I think pretty good considering there's 2 chapters left to go. I don't know if we'll manage to get them all. Some of them are quite obscure, and a lot of them rely on floor panels, which I find a bit cheap because you have to just sort of go around ground pounding everywhere, which I think takes you out of the experience a bit. But it's not a bad thing. Okay, just dodge our way past that spiky Goomba, because I have no interest in fighting it, and head down to the next level. Good opportunity here to head off to the left, and I'll show you the main advantage of the Ultra Hammer, which is that it breaks these blocks with a bit of a twist, which, as well as opening up the shortcuts to earlier chapters through these blue pipes, gives us this chest here, which contains a FP Plus badge. We have several of these. They're not very useful. They can be useful for sort of adjusting your stats on the fly, I suppose. If we can just avoid having any random battles for the moment and head back over here. We've got to sail back over to the right. You'll remember we did this a couple of videos ago when we got access to the boat ability, but if we remember correctly, there was something else missing at that stage. So here we are, and as remembered, there is a additional shine sprite back here. I'm going to have to skip past a bunch of annoying random battles now, I imagine. Okay, and with that, we got ourselves a shine sprite. Gonna head back onto the boat panel before I have to do any random battles, and that takes us up to 3 shine sprites, so now we can go and upgrade another partner. I think I'll probably wait until after I've done the 1000 Year Door, though. By the way, as we're coming towards the end of the game, I've kind of been wondering, is there anything you'd like me to play next? I've been quite enjoying doing the Mario RPGs, and there's call for, if there's call for them, I might continue doing some of these. Either do Paper Mario 1 or Super Paper Mario, or I could do Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga or Super Mario RPG. All God's rich tapestry, I enjoy them all, and I'm really enjoying doing the sort of old Nintendo stuff, so that's a big bonus to me if you guys want me to do that, but do let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like to see. Okay, so hop on the dais, and let's hand in our 6th Crystal Star. So as expected, it's up on the moon. And, unfortunately, getting to the moon is quite an ordeal, so that's going to be the next fun bit of this. But didn't Peach tell us she was on the moon? I would have thought that would be the sort of thing she'd put in an email. If what this map indicates is true, the location of the final crystal star is the moon. The moon? Princess Peach is there too. This just seems wrong on like so many levels. The problem here is, how does one get to the moon? Quite a conundrum. Give me a moment to look into this. Excuse me, please. This shouldn't take long. Looking into this may take a little time, so come back in a bit, alright? This is a weird, bit of busy work. I don't know if there's a thing we're supposed to go and do, whether it literally just does just take a fixed amount of time. Yeah. Very odd. Okay, well, we got an extra bit of time to kill, so I might as well go next door and upgrade another one of my remaining partners, now that we've got 3 Shine Sprites. And I think I might as well go for Vivian. Having extra power in her fire attack is not a bad thing. Righto, so with that, 3 Shine Sprites remain, I think. And I think they are all contained in Chapter 7. I'm pretty sure there's no Shine Sprites in Chapter 8, because the game at that point sees it as like a final test and doesn't want you to go back to Rogueport from there. You can do, it just doesn't really encourage it. So I think you're supposed to be able to go into Chapter 8 fully powered up. I might be wrong, but we'll find out soon. Sorted yet, Prof? Okay. Maybe if we leave the area and come back, it'll be more amenable. Done yet? Ah, yes he is. Okay, I've just hit on something, I believe. You should step out for a breath of fresh air and I'll fill you in shortly. For goodness sake. So once again, reload the area and see if he's finished up yet. Okay, have an answer in mere moments. Alright, I'll do this again then. Honestly. I presume this is to give you a chance to finish up all your side quests and stuff, but I've kind of been doing them as I go, so there's nothing else for me to really do other than sort out the main quest. I could go and do some troubles, I suppose. I will probably do a troubles episode at the end of this game, yes. Here we go. Right, excellent timing. I finally have it, Mario. I found a way that just might get you to the moon. You must go to Far Outpost, and you must use the cannon there, and it will blast you. Hello, we're using a cannon to get to the moon. Isn't that, like, dangerous? I know how it sounds, really. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure of all the details. Accounts from Far Outpost speak of a device that can launch anything anywhere, even to the moon. Great. Sounds super, really. So where is this Far Outpost, anyway? I believe there's a pipe to Far Outpost somewhere beneath Rogueport, but I'm not sure of the exact location. Yes, I believe it was hidden for some reason. If my information is correct, you need something called an Ultra Hammer to get to it. An Ultra Hammer? Well, it's party time then. We've already got one of those. Ah, well, I see. Well, that certainly changes the subject now, doesn't it? We'll use that Ultra Hammer to find the pipe to Far Outpost then. Get to it. You got it, Professor. Far Outpost, here we come. Oh yes, one more thing you should be aware of. The Bob-ombs who live there are sort of a surly bunch. They may not let you use their cannon. You may have to negotiate with them. In any case, that's your problem. Good luck. Get that last crystal star. Well, we've got a Bob-omb on team, so if we need to negotiate, we can use him. Fortunately, I happen to know exactly where the pipe to Far Outpost is, because I played this game before. So it's easy enough. Head over here to the west side of Rogueport and drop through the grate. First things first, well, the actual pipe to Far Outpost is behind that stone block there, but if you head down first, you can drop into this segregated off bit, where you will find a chest. And in the chest, you will find a Flower Saver Pea, which, not particularly useful, but kind of handy. Anyway, there's the pipe to Far Outpost. It's blue and made of bricks, which is unusual. Probably going to have to reset this room because I've got no way of getting back up to the upper level now. Oh. Okay, so it turns out I don't actually have the Koopa Trolls in my tattle log. I've got to redress that at the earliest opportunity, which will be now. Okay, HP 6, attack 4, defense 2. They're not actually that tough, particularly if you're kind of late game, but they sort of replace the earlier, weaker enemies. So stomp him into the ground. There we go. We do at least give us 3 HP. They do at least give us 3 XP still, so that's something. We should just be able to bonk this guy to oblivion. However, sadly, I don't think give us 3 XP. We'll see. Oh, they do, actually. Okay, so that's a level up then. Oh, very nice. That takes us up another level. Does that take us to level 20? Okay, and obviously we want badge points because we want to be able to get up towards next level, being able to use that Power Plus. Oh yeah, we're an A-list star, so there's extra stuff that's going to happen on stage and in the audience now, which is very nice. I think that involves, like, pyrotechnics and stuff, which can be a bit of a mixed blessing because you will sometimes get blown up by them yourself. Okay, so back down into the sewers. Swap over to Yoshi. And here we go. Here is the pipe to Far Harbor. Not Far Harbor, that's Fallout 4. Far Outpost. Now, the game calls this at the beginning of Chapter 7. It's not really. There is a lot of preamble before you get to the moon. And so we'll do that now, because we've got time. Mario shoots the moon. I presume that's when he shoots for the moon, because shoots the moon is it's not a literally incorrect description of the chapter, but it is a little bit weirdly phrased. Okay, right, Fire Outpost just ahead. I think there's some stuff here. Yep, there we go. Star piece there. That takes us to 29 remaining, I think. I'm sure we can whack these trees as well. Yeah, that one doesn't contain anything, but some of them do, so it's worth checking them out. And it's your typical Mario Ice world, basically, only it's inhabited by bombs. There's some, yeah, icy puffs and piranha plants on the route here. Pretty sure these are things that are already in my catalogue because I've got the HP values for them, but they give us 2 XP each, so it's worth kind of taking them out, at least on the first go through. Because the moon does actually contain some fairly tough enemies, so it would be nice to be able to level up before I get there. Just hidden in this bush here, there's another star piece, which is very nice for the count. That means 28 remaining, I think. And we've got ourselves an icy piranha here. These guys are annoying, especially if you don't have spike shield. Fortunately, I do have spike shield, so it makes life a lot easier. Plus 3 XP a go, not bad at all. And you saw there the pyrotechnics that are now popping into the arena, which is this quite cool kind of metal thing. It's like the Hollywood Bowl kind of thing. We will get there is a 3rd rank of stage. You can be a superstar at level 30. I don't know if we'll get to level 30 by the end of this run. It's a bit touch and go because we've only got 2 chapters left, and 10 levels is a lot to gain in that time. But on the other hand, there's quite a lot of enemies to go between now and the end of the game, so it's possible. Okay, so another room ahead of us. More enemies to take down. Oh dear, so we've managed to get confused. Hopefully we can deal 1 damage out the next couple of turns without hitting each other. Confused is a really annoying status in this game because you'll end up powering up yourself using badges and stuff and then using that attack on your allies, and I've got a couple of game overs using it in the past. It's really actually quite bad. Okay, behind this wall, I think... Oh, no, there's a badge instead. Might as well try out the Super Hammer, by the way. The Ultra Hammer, sorry. Yep, 8 damage a hit. Very, very nice. Not quite as good as the jump, where we can do 10 damage around, but, you know, still not to be sniffed at. Okay, so tons of coins from all these battles. Nearly topped out on the coin counter, which is a very nice place to be. And there's a badge in this box. Okay, it's an HP plus P. Those are kind of useful because, unlike Mario, you can't upgrade your partner's HP on the go. Star piece behind this wall here, I think makes 27 we need to collect. And here we are, after all this, in Far Outpost. It is a Bob-omb colony, kind of modelled on, like, North Pole and South Pole research stations. Can see a cheeky star piece down in the corner there, so we'll go grab that in a second. And, yeah, there's no obvious side of a cannon, but I'm sure we can sort this out by clever negotiations with the locals. Star piece there, 26 remaining. Pretty sure there's a panel somewhere in this room as well. Oh, no, apparently not. Mrs. Mouse says so anyway. So I guess our job is to explore this place and see if we can find some sort of authority figure who can authorise us to use the cannon. I like this little bomb with a hat there. Always check behind obscuring walls because they often contain star pieces. Not in this case, but there is a shine sprite over here, which is not exactly hidden, so that means only 2 remain. So what we got here? I know nothing, Shabui. I know nothing about Big Bomb Cannon. Nobody mentioned a big Bomb Cannon. Now, you're a different colour, and you have a moustache, which means you might be important. He's wearing a little Tanuki tail hat, which I quite like as a bit of a Mario touch. Da, what business you have here? A cannon? No such thing as here. Listen, we definitely heard there was a cannon around here. What do you want me to say? We do not have one. Okay, so this is the mayor of Far Outpost. Doesn't seem too interested. What if we spoke to him with a bomb companion? Did I not tell you we have no silly cannon? Now listen here, you're the mayor, How could an official like you lie that way? Oh boy, I know I saw a cannon last time I was here, so do not lie, sir. Shush, shush. You call yourself a bomb. I spit at you. You know rules. There is to be no mention of cannon to non-bombs. No mention. We must not allow it to be used for evil. Of course I know all that, you great blowhard, but we must use that cannon to get to the moon, old boy. And if we don't, sir, the world could end. World could end. Well, we cannot have that now. Still, you cannot use cannon right now because of certain circumstances. Circumstances? We must have permission of Gold Bob to use cannon. He is the one who started whole blasting things to faraway places policy. Once he got rich, he let business slide and does not start it up again. Also, General White was the one who devoted himself to operation of cannon, but he was so depressed by losing of job that he took cannon key and left. Gold Bob and General White. Da, that is correct. If you want to use cannon, you must find Gold Bob and General White. Very well then, we can't give up now, old boy. Mario, let's go find those two. Yep, it's our old friend backtracking again. So we know where Gold Bob is, or at least where he should be, because we left him in the Poshley Heights last time, at the end of Chapter 6, where he obviously has his home with his family. So we will not be taking the train there, because it takes ages. We will instead be taking the shortcut pipe. Oh, behind this tree on the way back, I found another shine sprite, so that means there's only 1 remaining. We might even find it before we get to the moon, who knows. Just while I'm in the underground before heading back to Poshley Heights, I thought I'd come and get a couple of things. One of which is that there's a kind of pedestal here, and I wonder if there's a way of getting up onto this rooftop. Possibly not. No, okay, never mind then. Next thing, head into this hut here. I just want to see where that final shine sprite is, just see if it is on the moon. My lovely can tell us, and it will cost us 10 coins, which is an absolute steal. I don't think we've done any one of these predictions before, so that's quite nice. Generally because I know my way through the game, but we might use this later if we're trying to hunt down all the remaining star pieces and so on. Obviously the animation takes quite a while, so you don't want to be too reliant on them. Oh, okay. It's in the... Really? Okay. It's in the Twilight Woods. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, in which case I might just pop over there and see if I can find my way to the final shine sprite in a bit then. Before that though, going to burn some of my remaining money with Merlee, who is going to give us a special curse. This obviously lasted us for like 3 chapters last time, so I'm going to hope it comes in handy in the next couple as well for helping us beat the game. While we're here, speak to Dazzle, might as well buy the Attack Effects Y badge and one of the Happy badges so that we can... Oh no, we have more... Yeah, sorry, I've misjudged this. We have more star pieces remaining than I thought. So there's 41 remaining. Okay. Well, 36 because we've got 5 on us. And yeah, might as well buy the Happy Flower. Why not? It's useful to have extra flower points when we're in the pit and so on. Okay, so a quick detour to Twilight Town for us. Twilight Town sadly does not have a shortcut pipe because its entrance is in the sewers already, so down we go. And the clue said that the shine sprite was behind a tree, past the big rock, which I think means back in the woods. So obviously lots of annoying enemies to dodge past in this stage, but we'll do what we have to. Fortunately we have Yoshi, which makes life a bit easier on that front. Okay, so we pushed through a lot of really annoying enemies. This is past where the big rock is. So behind a tree up here somewhere. Just take out this enemy quickly. Okay, and with that guy down, what do we got here? There's a big tree here. Can I see it? Aha! Yes, there's a box. I don't think I'd ever noticed that before. Clearly I had noticed that before, because I have played this game and upgraded all the partners before. That's an obscure one. Okay, well done, game. You've tricked me there. Okay, back to Rogueport. Aha, but on the way, we have ourselves an Amazy Daisy. I'm going to try and take it down, because, frankly, you don't pass up the opportunity to take out an Amazy Daisy. How to do this without getting killed or it running away. I've got to tackle it first. I want to get it in the log. Because these guys are tough even at late levels. 20 HP. Right. I think the safest way to do this is without attack. And just focus on it. I'm not going to worry about the crazy daisies because there's only 2 of them. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Can I get 21? Yes, I can. And down it goes. And for this, we get 44 XP. And I don't even care about Kimbella getting put to sleep because we can take this guy down in 1 turn. That's great. This is why this level is where you want to come for level grinding later in the game. There we go. So that takes us up into level 21 nice and easily. So we get a full top up on health and stuff. And we also get extra badge points, which we can use to equip the Power Plus badge. Thinking about it, we probably didn't need to use Art Attack. I think a Power Bounce probably could have taken it out, but you just want to be sure. And because we leveled up, we were getting a full star points restore anyway. So it's why it's always worth doing these Daisy battles, even if they're quite annoying and boring. Okay, and with our final 3 Shrine Sprites in hand, it's time to head over to Merlon and get ourselves a leveled up Flurry, who I'm sure will be perfectly useful and we will be using for the entire rest of the game. Absolutely not. No, she's quite useless. She's basically only good for taking out swoop healers. Okay, so with all our partners upgraded to full, time to head down the pipe to Poshley Heights, and we will see if we can find ourselves Gold Bob. You'll note the shortcut pipes tend to spew you up in a different place to where the general level entrance is, which is kind of an interesting touch. If I remember correctly, he lives on the west side of town by the train station. Good day to you, Gonzalez. What can I do for you? What's that you say? You must use the cannon in Far Outpost to save the world. Well, that is rather a pickle, isn't it? Well, I could certainly owe you a favour or two. Yes, I should say. Truth is, I had hoped to resume my business with that cannon someday, and just between us, I only stopped because the wife said she didn't like the noise. Sadly, it takes a hefty bit of coin to get that cannon working, so I'll need you to demonstrate just how much you want to use that cannon. If it were a matter of money, how much would you pay, if I may ask? Oh, fine, we'll say everything I have, because we're bloody gullible. I know it'll leave me with absolutely 0 coins. To be fair, money is never really an obstacle in this game. It's quite easy to come by. Yeah, absolutely, you can take all my coins. And obviously he's joking, so we do actually get all 970 odd of our coins back. And yeah, okay, we got the certificate to use the Far Outpost cannon. So that makes life comparatively easy. Now we've just got to find General White, and oh boy, this is a fun bit of the game. He lied. So you might remember our first encounter with General White was he was standing outside a house in Petalburg. I think it was this one. So maybe ask this guy if he's seen him. What about Coops' dad, or the mayor? Mayor's still alive, somehow. General White. Well, I'm certain I've seen him around, but not lately, no. I think he might have said he might have gone south to a more tropical locale. Yeah, okay, so he's gone to Keelhaul Key, alright. So, at least we've got access to the shortcut pipes, which make getting to Keelhaul Key a bit easier than taking the boat. And, I don't know if he's hiding in the forest, so we'll head out to the camp and see if Papatch or any of the guys left behind have seen him. Okay, yeah, let's have a chat with him. General White, yeah, he was here until a second ago, but he took off right quick. Said he was going to an arena or something. Okay, so we've got to go to, we've got to go back to the Glitz Pit now, which is a bit annoying because it's not as easily accessed via the shortcut pipes. Oh, found a star piece behind the pipe to the Glitz Pit, which is handy to have. Means another 35 to go, I think. Okay, so here we are back at the Gates Pit. I'm not quite sure who we'd speak to about General White, but I might ask in the bar. While we're at it, got 6 spare BP, so just going to equip this Power Plus badge for an extra +1 to my jump and hammer attacks. And have a chat with the bartender. I tend to know where everyone is in town. General White. Oh yeah, you must mean that White Bob-omb, huh? Yeah, he used to come here all the time. Haven't seen him lately, though. Now that I think about it, I think he headed off to some huge tree. Alrighty, so off to the Boggly Tree. So, back down the shortcut pipe to the Boggly Tree, and hopefully the Elder can tell us where he's gone. Ah, no, not even the Elder, just Puny. Punio, or whatever his name was. General White, yeah, he's an old Bob-omb with this great moustache. I have no idea where he went. He may have said he was going somewhere dark. Okay, Twilight Town then. Okay, so we're in Twilight Town, have a little chat with this, oh no, maybe not with him. Maybe go talk to the mayor. I think he's, no, he's in the next house over. Okay, yeah. Okay, not him. Who are we talking to then? This woman here? Oh, well, she thinks I'm hitting on her, which I'm not, but, you know. Okay, this guy over here. Oh yeah, they're all identical, but apparently this guy's the one we've got to talk to. General White. Yeah, I know that old guy. He's a White Bob-omb, right? He was here until recently. Where did he go? Well, am I his secretary? He looked tired, I know that. Okay, well there's one where we don't get a bit of a breadcrumb trail. Happily, it doesn't involve us going very far. Because we're now heading back to Far Outpost where he's gone for a rest, which I think is understandable given he's been running around so much. Okay, so a few more random encounters down the track, and we are back in Far Outpost. Go away emails. I haven't been reading them all game, and I'm not about to start now, largely because my controller doesn't interact with the interface very well. And what else have we got? So, where would he naturally be resting? Well, there's an inn here. I guess that would be where we could expect to find him. Not in here, no, although it's a quite nice pink Bob-omb, redolent of Mario 64 there. What about in the shop here? Got some good items here if you want to buy a shooting star, which actually isn't a bad choice. I think I'm full on items though, and I've got plenty of offensive ones, so don't really need that. I think it's this house at the end is where he likes to hang out, and star piece behind that box there, which I think means 34 left to go. And here he is, General White, and this is again the game being a bit of a troll because yeah, he keeps being asleep, and the only way you know to keep going with this is that the message keeps changing. And it makes you continue on for way, way too long before he'll eventually wake up. There's no other way to do this. The way this game presents it, you'd think there was another thing you had to do, like an item you had to bring in or something to wake him up. But no, you just have to keep going. Finally, we get him up. And here he is, his little kepi. He's like a Foreign Legion bomb. I'm tired. I do not need your attention. I just want to sleep, as all is hopeless. That moustache, that hat, and that hammer even. Huh. I've been looking everywhere for you. Why? Well, to bring that cannon back online. I'd lost my life's work, my very reason to live. I find myself at my wit's end, and then the rogue port fortune teller told me, seek the man with the red M hat, the one with the hammer and stash. He will fulfill your dreams, or something like that. Don't have a red M hat, I've got a green M hat. Get with the program. You need to use the cannon to help you save the entire world. Hip hip hurrah! That fortune teller was right. So what are we waiting for? I shall get the cannon ready. Just go tell the mayor. I'll get moving. Hut. Okay, so that was easier than expected once we managed to meet him. Okay, let's go have a chat with the mayor. Cannon is back online. Well, I could just explode with delight. Now let us shoot you guys to moon. We totally did it, Mario. Now you follow me. Okay, stands to reason. Just going to quickly scout around and see if there's anything else hidden around here. I don't know if there's any more star pieces or anything like that, but we can always come back if there are. Okay, let's have a little chat with the mayor here. And in we go. And I really actually quite like this animation sequence. It's really well done. It's quite exciting. So, big bomb cannon is ready. And, yeah, let's load this thing up. Some really nice sound design here. Another example of the GameCube showing off that it can render lots of objects at once. Close the man cannon. A few clipping issues on the bottom edge of the cannon there. And here we go. So, we are off to the moon. And very well done that it kept Mario's Luigi outfit on during this cutscene. Okay. Well, here we are. I totally would have guessed I'd get to do that. Yeah, somehow we can breathe on the moon. I'm not going to question it too much. Because in Super Paper Mario, you have to get a helmet before you can go out into space. Still, we're here on the moon, and annoyingly we move very slowly on the moon, and we jump higher. Stopwatch, I don't need that, to be honest. It's not very useful to me. It might be a... Anyway, I'm not going to waste too much time on the moon, because we will continue this next episode. But we've made it, and the end of the game is in sight. Only 1.5 more chapters to go. So thank you very much for watching and listening. I've been Robin, this has been Digital Wilds, and thank you for watching Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. I will see you next time. If you want to help me grow the channel, you can always subscribe, and I'm also on Patreon at patreon.com/digitalwilds. Thanks very much.